Hope you had hopefully you stayed dry today. It was a very wet start to the work week. We had some pretty heavy rain that started late last night, continued a lot of today. Still not really done with the rain just yet, but does get drier late tonight. The thing is, we are still continuing the first alert because it is going to get pretty windy tonight. We're expecting gusts up to around 40, 45 miles an hour at times. So you factor in that with just the very saturated ground we have from all the rain we've seen, could lead to a few trees down, which could lead to a few power outages. So just make sure you're keeping your cell phone charged up. We do have a flood watch also in effect until midnight. Not really expecting a huge flood risk the rest of tonight, but just since we've seen a lot of rain, make sure you're avoiding those flooded roadways. And also with the wind concern, tomorrow morning, if you're a big fan of getting those morning walks, runs in, try to avoid those really canopied trails with a lot of trees around them. So like the Greenway or the Canal Trail, with the wind early tomorrow morning, it can just knock down some of those limbs that can fall down on the trail. So just make sure you are being safe out there. We also have a flood warning in effect for Stevens Creek near Modoc. So that does include Stevens Creek across portions of Edgefield and McCormick County. It's slowly rising now, or quickly rising right now, so it will crest later tonight and should be able to drop back below flood stage as we get to Wednesday later into the week. But that's the bright green. The lighter shade green you're seeing is the flood watch, so that does include a lot of our central counties here in the CSRA, and also a few other portions of the Ogeechee, the Oconee, even the Savannah River there, bordering Screven and Allendale County. So we've seen a lot of rain across the area, definitely leading to a lot of swollen rivers, creeks, and streams. Here's our radar network. So nothing overly heavy at the moment, generally lighter rain for the most part. But this is just continuing ahead of the cold front that is still west of us. So now that cold front's now starting to reach western Georgia, getting close to metro Atlanta. So where that main front is, that's where our windier conditions are going to start showing up later tonight. So with that kind of skinny band right there, that's what's where there's just going to be a much better opportunity to see those stronger gusts. But rain chances will be coming to an end, I would imagine, after 10 o'clock tonight. Not going to be much rain left out there for us. So dry most of the overnight, but the wind's really going to start picking up as the rain chances go down. So you can see currently in Alabama, where that front is currently passing them through, they're seeing those gusts around 30, 35 miles an hour. For us here currently, we just have a sustained wind close to 10, not excessively windy at the moment, but take a look at what happens tonight. It's pretty widespread wind gusts up to around 30, 35 miles an hour. The forecast does call for maybe a gust up to 40 in a few spots, so just enough to maybe cause a few of those concerns with a tree or two coming down, maybe a few power outages. I would definitely avoid any standing underneath any tall trees, at least through tomorrow morning. Even tomorrow afternoon, it's not going to be as windy out there, but still pretty breezy nonetheless. But winds will start to slacken up heading into Tuesday night and Wednesday. Wednesday is Valentine's Day. Don't want you to forget about that. Wednesday during the day looks very nice. Temps waking up in the 30s, afternoon highs close to 60, and should see a lot of sun over the next couple of days. So finally getting more sun back after a pretty cloudy stretch we've been in. Here's our forecast just pushing into tonight. So once again, just kind of some hit or miss showers between now and 10. Once we get to midnight, we're clearing the rain out, but that's when the wind does really start to pick up. But temperature-wise, we should stay in the 40s for low temperatures early tomorrow morning, and then afternoon highs should be able to get close to 60. We are going to see a little bit colder start Wednesday in the 30s, but afternoon highs should be just a degree or two warmer, most likely in the mid-60s. So nice and comfortable most days this work week. We're just looking at a few more clouds to show up by Thursday, but pretty rain-free until we get to this weekend. Unfortunately, the weekend rain does look possible again. Doesn't look necessarily like a ton of rain at the moment, so that is good news. I wouldn't cancel anything you have planned outside just yet, but just make sure you're keeping it here for those updates for the rain chances for the weekend. Before tonight, make sure you are staying safe with the wind. It is going to be a very windy night up ahead, and also watch out for some rain over the next couple of hours. Hope you have a great night. We'll see you again and come up on News 12 at 11.